You know what's crazy? When I was watching this movie, I heard about people like walking out, like in mass, walking out to this movie. And I was in the theater with some very talkative people to the point they were using, their phones to Instagram them in the movie theater. I guess when you're in the movies, you got to catch the moment. But the flash was on. The flashlight, like, what are we doing? Right behind me while the movie has started. So that was happening behind me. But apparently they didn't find the movie that interesting. So they left like within I want to say 10 minutes of the movie, which, I understand walking out of Scream 7 because that's Scream 7. I'm surprised I wasted as much time as I did looking at it. But hey, I'm a trooper. So I get that one. But I feel like if you at least paid your money to sit and watch, that what makes me think they were movie hopping and they probably just watched something and they was like, oh, let's check this out, see what movie's about to start in. And so they just walked into this theater and then didn't really fuck with how it started, so they left. But that was my movie going experience. Regardless of, you're not here for that. I have you, Mike, in this is Savvy Reviews, and well, this is my official movie review for the movie The Bride, starring Jessie Buckley, Christian Bale, and written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. Also has a cameo from Jake Gyllenhaal as well. He makes an appearance in this too. I don't think that's not a spoiler telling you that. He's not really that important to the movie. Although he kind of is, because, Christian Bale's character this Frankenstein has an affinity for movies, and getting the things that I liked about it, because if you ask me, there are some redeeming qualities to this movie for sure. You got Jessie Buckley. She does an amazing job basically playing this bride of Frankenstein with bipolar syndrome and a little bit of schizophrenic as well, and I think she has Tourette's too in this too. Honestly, acted her ass off. So I see why people are saying what they're saying about her performance in Hamnet and how she was stellar and how she's just a shoe-in to win Best Actress, because she did an amazing job in this. Definitely carried it from the acting standpoint of it all. So, and by the way, it is Oscars week, so guarantee you I will be finishing all the Oscar movies that are nominated for Best Picture I haven't watched, and I'm gonna bring you some I finally watched reviews. So I'm gonna talk about Hamnet. I haven't watched The Secret Agent, A Train Dreams I gotta look at. I think that's it. I could be and Sentimental Value, I have to watch that as well. Those are the 4. So yeah, be on the lookout for those reviews this week because it is Oscar week. Either way, regardless of it, I see why she's a shoe. She does an amazing job, and yeah, her stock is high for sure, especially after watching this performance. It's just the movie her and Christian Bale was in. I like Christian Bale's rendition of Frankenstein. I like how Maggie Gyllenhaal wrote this Frankenstein character. I like the difference in him. He's not this brooding force that's just always wants his way in control. No, he's hiding from the world because the world thinks he's a monster, and so he doesn't want them to come after him and try to hurt him or kill him or anything like that. So, he's already been through mobs chasing him and him trying to get out of cities and whatnot. So he's just like, I don't want to deal with that life no more. But if he's pushed, or if his lady, the bride, is messed with, then he's definitely going to hurt him for sure. And it's good to see that he's more of a defensive guy. He's not looking to hurt anybody. He's not a true monster. He's just, a defensive, gentle giant that loves movies and loves Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor in those movies. And honestly, I like that. I like the part where he was watching the movies. He had a love for him. He was smiling while watching them, crying. Jake Gyllenhaal. I loved all of that about it, as far as that being a part of his character development. Indeed, like I said, Maggie Gyllenhaal did a great job in writing this Frankenstein character. And yeah, and the directing was really good. I think she did a good job at directing this movie. But the problem lies in the story and the structure of it all. This gets very convoluted. I would say it has tonal issues, but it really doesn't. It's never really funny. It's never really a comedy. While it has some moments of levity, while it does have some moments where it's trying to make you laugh, this is dead on the drama for sure. But at the same time, it has a musical sequence. It just, a lot of things get jumbled in here. It's a lot of ideas that feel like we're getting thrown at the wall, and none of them really truly stick. Like, we wanted to make this a movie about them being monsters in that metaphor. Oh no, we want to make this a Bonnie and Clyde type thing. Oh no, we want to make this about the Bride of Frankenstein basically starting a feminist woman movement and cult of women out there acting and dressing like her, and tearing up the streets and taking back their power. Yeah, that's in here. That's in this movie. And it's like it's only 2 seconds of the movie. I don't even feel like I'm really spoiling that, because it really only happens for like a minute and a half, and then we move on from it. We don't even discuss it. There's never no, she never hears that about it. Like, she doesn't even know that's happening. She just did this one thing and had this one moment, and all of a sudden women all around the world want to dress and be like the Bride of Frankenstein and start cults and revolutions. Like, they called her a revolutionary. I was like, what the is going on? Like I said, they do that for like 5 minutes and we move on. I'm like, what? Wait, that happened. Why? Okay, just so many questions, you know. Like I say, it gets very convoluted in the structure of, you don't know what this movie truly wants to be or what it is. Because so you just feel like you're just watching a lot of things happen between the Bride and Frankenstein. And it's just like, you know, I guess, like I said, some enjoyable moments to it. Like, I enjoyed the Bonnie and Clyde aspect of it all. It was fun to watch that. I enjoyed watching Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale play these characters. The directing was there, but just the structure of the movie was all over the place. This is as convoluted as convoluted gets. Just a lot happens that you really don't care about, and it really doesn't add to the story that is trying to be told. Because at some point, I even asked myself, what's the plot of this? Like, where is this going? Do we have an ending in sight, or is this just the Bride and Frankenstein on adventures, the adventures of the Bride and Frankenstein? That's what this movie should have been called. That's what this should have been. But regardless of it, like I said, has redeeming qualities, but overall, not really an enjoyable movie to watch thoroughly and throughout. It does get boring at a point. Like, at a point, I was just like, all right, when is this over? At a point, unfortunately. Like I said, I enjoyed the character development with Frankenstein and the Bride, and Jessie Buckley. She did an amazing job playing this crazy, schizophrenic, bipolar Tourette's Bride of Frankenstein. Like, she nailed it. It was perfect. It just wasn't nothing there story-wise for me to latch on to and really give that performance and these performances in this movie the levity it deserves. Like, it does. The performances they were putting on in this movie, it deserves a better story to be told, in my opinion. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna have to go 2.5 out of 5 Savs for me. It was almost there, but unfortunately it gets the mid. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I'm Savvy Mike, and this is Savvy Reviews. Peace.